At the service end, we've got the number 6 Cs, Nino Merola and Lewis Willams. And at the receiving end, we have John Woods Casey and Vaughan Hamilton. This match will be the best of 5 6-game sets. Best of luck. Lewis to serve. First game, Lobble. Love. Love.
Nice long rally early there for these 4, so they can get their iron.
Thanks. 30 love.
I am Ben Taylor-Matthews, soon to be joined by Bertie Vallet for this one. Looking forward to it. Oh! Well judged from Lewis there.
15-30.
Great finish from Merola.
Better than 3.
So I think we're in for a treat here. This was kind of labelled as potential match of the day when the draw came out, with all 4 players being very, very closely matched on handicap. So could be a bit of a coin toss, this one. If one of the players has a slightly off day, that could be enough to sway the result of this match. But I think this is about as close to 50-50 as you'd get. Better than 3 here. Probably going to see both players staying at the back to defend this. Yeah, it's actually looks like a very bad error from Lewis there, but it's pretty tough that far up the court to get that ball in behind chase 3 without kind of pushing it. First game.
Stroke. Sorry. 15 love.
Hamilton getting away with one there. Wide and deep at the target.
30 love.
Oof.
15-30.
Just over from Nino. Right in at Woods Casey's toes.
Yep.
Ooh. I was just about to say Hamilton and Woods Casey have definitely settled the quickest. Could be 2 love up, but Unforced error.
Game.
And they have settled the
2 games
quickest.
to love. That's it.
2 games to love. And pleased to say I'm now joined by a much better smelling Bertie Valet.
Hey Ben, glad for the warm intro, and I'm excited to be joining you today. Apologies for the delay and thanks for your understanding.
It's great hands from Vaughan down there.
30 love.
Half volley off the floor and wall at the same time, I think.
Yeah, it's been an exceptional tournament so far for Vaughan. I have a lot of confidence to take away from his 5 sets with Nicky in the singles first round.
$15.30.
Just from what I've seen so far, I think Nino and Lewis will have a lot of success finding J-Dubs' backhand volley.
Oh, not his forehand
Off the
though.
frame, yeah.
Leave that forehand alone.
Stay away from his forehand, yeah.
40-15, yeah. Last gallery.
Nice ball.
15.
So, just because I joined this match slightly late, have Vaughan and John Woods Casey been at the server's end predominantly?
They got down there in the first game. Or did they? You've put me on the spot there. I mean, they've definitely settled. Like, they've not done anything too incredible, but
Yeah.
Nino and Lewis have kind of hit a couple up and hit a few loose ones, which has made a big difference. Oh, we got some donuts coming in?
Heroic.
Oh, damn. Thought we had some donuts. That's a shame. It's just Bertie's lunch instead.
40-15 receivers. It's the last gallery.
That's right.
Last gallery.
So we've got a couple of points here for 3 love, which, you know, it's a marathon, not a sprint, but
That's why I was wondering whether they've been at the server's end,
Yeah,
just
you
if
don't-
this change of ends might shift the scoreline slightly.
don't really want to go 3 love down particularly. Yeah, they've just been solid, not made any errors, tough to get the ball past, and Nino and Lewis have just kind of tried a bit too hard so far.
Game.
There we go. Body
Nice,
line,
good aggression.
body line,
Games
main
to
wall,
love.
pulled low, tough, so tough to deal with that ball.
Oh, nice volley. Early confidence booster for Nino there. Nino said to me he's found this more central in the court, slow, spinny railroad to be really effective on this court.
Yeah, I think it's going to pitch it a bit deeper like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, disappointing to not finish that one off for Lewis there.
All.
The Wi-Fi.
40-30.
so just to clarify, it is 40-30 at 3 love.
Deuce.
Trying to figure out whether we've got a Wi-Fi issue or a Marquez error issue by not utilising the scoreboard. to be very square.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
So easy to see from here, but that had dead on written all over it, annoyingly.
So game point for a 4-love lead here.
Wow.
And it's been pretty quick as well, you have to say. Good get.
Nice. Ooh.
Oh, I thought it was in.
Oh,
Got excited.
he's doing the commentary for us there.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird one because obviously on paper Nino and Lewis would be the seeded pair here, but it's hard to argue with the doubles credentials of both Vaughan and John. Both really good doubles players. I think John potentially better at doubles than singles, I'd say.
Yeah, I was actually saying before you arrived, I think this is a coin flip. I don't think, yes, Nino and Lewis are the seeded pair, but I mean by what? Less than a handicap point. So this would certainly not be an upset for if Vaughan and John were to win this. It just occurred to me that I actually play the winner at this, so I should probably pay some analytical attention to it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those weird ones where you see your name down to commentate, and you're like, "Well, great, I'm watching such a good match," and you also know that it probably has 5 sets written all over it.
Yeah, but you'd always rather watch something. You want to watch something good, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Advantage receivers. Hazard chase worse than a yard. Hazard.
So they need this really. Get on the board.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Second serve.
Right up there.
God, that's such a clean volley.
I think Nino will know that he's got to do more with that if he's trying to kind of slide it into first gallery.
It can sometimes...
He's got to get enough curl on it, or he's got to really hammer that thing.
Yeah, it can sometimes spill over into over-aggression, but I really admire like how John takes on so much on his volley. It's so easy to be passive there.
Absolutely.
But he really goes for it.
You absolutely want someone up there that's going to look to be involved. And
Especially in doubles.
Yeah, make some errors, that's fine. Better than trying to be out the way.
Yeah.
So you'd love to have that one again, though.
So I feel like we're seeing so far quite long stints from each pair at the hazard end. And obviously in singles, the easy way of getting to the service side is chip a gallery, which is a lot harder to do in doubles. I feel like when I watch the level above this in doubles, I see a lot more low, hard cross-court nicks or balls down the middle of the court to get chases on the floor, maybe. What do you think?
Yeah.
How should these guys be
generally
changing
speaking,
ends?
you kind of open up the possibility for an easy gallery, and the servers normally drop back. You can kind of just push it in there. But that's normally brought on by aggression.
So for you, getting a chase from the hazard end is a 2-shot process rather than a 1, at least 2.
I think, like you say, the receivers kind of hit hard. The guy at the back defends.
Yeah.
Like that. If that comes back, he's lifting it, right?
And then
if it's
suddenly
lifted down
galleries
towards the
open up.
grill, Nino's thinking, do I want to wear a forehand? Probably not. I'll drop back.
Yeah.
And there's your gallery. Winning gallery here. No. No gallery. Ooh, first gallery.
What a volley
Got
from
the wrong
Vaughan.
one.
That's really, really good. It's harsh on Lewis, who I think's got that on target.
Yeah, definitely like it was grill bound. That's probably the big thing with doubles.
Yeah, it was.
You need to accept that you're hitting the ball into an area that is being defended. So you just got to accept, right, maybe I have to do this 2 or 3 times before I get the loose ball or get through them.
And
Singles, he's winning the point there all day long.
Well, that's kind of the fun. I think the people that love doubles more than singles would say that's the kind of fun, that it gets messy and the ball keeps coming back.
Yeah.
Whereas I sometimes miss just nice, easy targets.
Yeah.
Advantage receivers, chase the first gallery. Fault. Chase.
It's a good ball.
Deuce.
Yeah, just when Nino and Lewis have had a couple of game points here and then just kind of played like slightly loose on that game point and
Not converted, yeah.
Vaughan and John able to kind of snaffle it out pretty quick. Good get. He really wanted to hit his hammer there.
Yeah. Oh,
As a
on this
second
court you
gallery.
get such good value from just sliding it at the timbre, especially high. I don't know if a member here told me that the timbre's actually slightly warped and it changes angles as
High
you go higher
timbre
up.
brings back a lot of
High
flush.
timbre, it just goes flush back wall. Great value. Nice.
Advantage.
It's that
Hazard second though, they won't mind.
it's that high loopy like cut volley defense. I think Camden hits really well, like just floating it, and you'll miss his main wall timbre, and it's almost unplayable here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gets behind you. Yeah, that straight timbre's so square though. I think you'll
it's tough.
see people defend it a lot better in doubles because
As a chase, second gallery.
obviously you've got two people on the court. Singles, the angles are so different.
Yeah, it really catches you out.
Variation between straight and main wall timbre is like so different. I dread to think how many straight timbres beat me yesterday.
Fault.
And there we go. There's another one snaffled away.
That's such a great. I think in singles and doubles, I see a lot of top players hitting that low, not aiming for the dead on, but just trying to get a chase for the nick.
Or just trying to draw a loose return, right?
Yeah.
Oof, have it.
Great tennis. Oh, Nino's looking fired up.
Advantage servers.
Can they convert this one? I think
Vaughan
this might
just-
be game point number 4. Oh, they
wow.
can. What a gift.
1 game to 3.
That is a frustrating way to lose those 2 points for the receivers.
Yeah, you
To
game
slightly.
point down, return a serve, chip halfway up the net.
Yeah,
Hurts.
it sounds harsh, but slightly rash. 2 shots. No Nino.
Love.
He loves to play that ball like as he's on the way up, doesn't he? Like,
Well,
almost
on
like
the move,
charging
yeah,
the net. Yeah.
yeah.
Fault.
Which I kind of get. Like lots of the better doubles players aren't just planted at the galleries, but they're moving back and forth. But
And he's kind of on his way up to position.
yeah,
Keep at the wall there.
Bloody love.
some positive self-talk from Lewis.
Yeah.
I think the mics picked that up.
Complaining about the addition of a wall on the court tennis court.
No
They
chase.
built one at Leamington yet?
Yeah, I think so. It's covered in chalk paint.
Fault.
Yeah. Budget does stretch that much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Really?
Second serve.
A free lesson in mind games from Lewis Williams. It's a good pickup. Well, he's played that off his toes, off
Bit
the
of
back
inside
wall.
out there.
No movement required.
Fault. Okay.
Oh, it's a great
that one's-
return from Vaughan.
Yard.
So fast off the floor.
30.
Slip past.
Mm.
So scoreboard's still a little bit temperamental. It's 30-15 to Vaughan and John, just for those wondering.
The body line shot.
Oh,
Right. Thank you.
Thanks, Vaughan.
So
I'll have to go and remind Tom Jurek, the marker, that his obligations don't just stop with calling the score, he needs to input the score. Vaughan calling a ball down on himself there, so we're at 30 all. One chase in the bank.
40-30.
So I feel like part of the fun in this court, and also what makes it hard to play on, is that there isn't like a particular one serve that dominates. It's not. I wouldn't say it's a high serve or a railroad kind of court. And personally, I found it super hard to serve on. How have you changed your serves to suit this court, or what? Or if you haven't, then what are you planning on changing?
Yeah, I mean, you're asking the wrong person because I'm such a bad server, but I think exactly that.
Depends what you mean by bad serve.
You don't really, like you said, there's not really much you can do to pin people back, so you're more just kind of trying to encourage particular types of return.
Just what can hurt you the
Kind of
least?
varying, yeah, exactly. And I think, you mix a few up, see what your opponents.
Lots of these modern courts with kind of like near perfect penthouses and
And you kind of go,
tough.
the returns I'm getting are kind of slightly not as good of this and the other one, so I'll go with that one for a bit, and then once they start piping that one past me, I'll change again. 4-1 now. 4-1 servers.
Out of court.
Ooh.
15 love.
Got a message from Not My Real Name in the chat. Watching from the UK, waiting to cheer on Zach and Jack. You could be waiting a while. What's really interesting about the Vaughan JWC pairing is how many forehand volleys does John hit? Like, it's very rare that people actually pick on his backhand volley up there, so he can kind of roam towards the middle. He cuts off so many of these balls.
He's so dynamic at the front, Well,
But I think
that's why he doesn't hit many backhand volleys. He
fair.
leaves them.
I think it's because, I think for Lewis and Nino, second gallery is open because John's looking to poach on that forehand so much. I think second gallery is wide open.
I think in doubles it's so easy to assume the galleries are covered and forget to ask the question sometimes. Just hit the ball in kind of the door and see what happens.
Yeah, look how far away he is from the gallery wall. Good ball.
30 all.
Yeah, he's kind of always looking to creep, and I love it. He's always trying to kind of creep in and cut something off. Makes the court smaller for Vaughan as well, which is great. Kind of brings two forehands into the mix, but he is just leaving the door open.
30.
I mean, maybe he's just like, I'm so comfortable here and I back myself to beat the door if they start hitting it.
Yeah, which is fine.
Which,
I think second's open.
Yeah. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I think second's open. Maybe even the front half of the front bit of last.
That's a really nice shot from
Deuce.
really good awareness there to see Lewis creeping into the middle of the court.
On fault.
I heard from Steve Vigona, the head pro here, that or real tennis pro here, that high flat without much spin high serve is super effective.
Yeah, it can be. Certainly can be.
Advantage servers.
In the right hands.
Yes, depends who. But
I like it though. Against Nino, who's such an attacking player, you don't want to be giving him a fast-paced ball off the back wall is a disaster. Oh, what a ball.
I played the World Championship doubles here 2 years ago, and it ended up basically being like Tim, Cam, myself and Bryn all just hitting that kind of high serve at each other.
Yeah.
Eventually.
And if that being the serve you chose for doubles, why would you not choose that in singles?
It's a different type of return, isn't it?
Yeah, because it opens up the galleries a bit more in singles.
Advantage receiver.
In doubles, you're only doing a certain role, aren't you? You're doing like half the job. So
Worse than
if
two.
the return's a bit more random, you've got someone doing half the court for you. Much more difficult in singles.
So you don't mind random in
Not
doubles?
in doubles, I've got
Yeah.
Bryn to do the work for me.
Yeah. Makes life easy.
It certainly does. Got away with one there, Nino. Net tape, game point down. net tape hazard area to win the chase.
Nice ball. Just like you said, actually. Second gallery exposed.
Get something loose, and then, you know, Nino in that scenario is like, right,
He's hanging back, yeah.
do I want to drop back and just kind of give him the gallery but save the better chase and try and save the point? Do I want to wear one? How much do I value the point or my face?
Yeah, I was going to say. Oh. Playing that off his toes, Lewis Williams.
See, I think his job there is to go looking for that main wall.
What, and
Like,
so that ball was Nino's?
That's Nino's ball for me.
Is
Otherwise, main wall, you know, if you could be pushing that main wall in a lot slower.
It's exposed, yeah, yeah.
Okay, right. I don't actually need to hit this ball through Lewis because he's looking to back away.
Mm.
And they could both take that off the back wall. So, well, I say the best. He could leave it for Nino. I mean, that said, it's easy for me to sit here and say you've got to throw yourself in front of main walls all the time. I can assure you that is not fun.
Second gallery. Second gallery. Yeah.
Ooh, J-dubs.
Advantage receivers. Chase worse than 6. Worse than 6.
Volley. Yeah, trouble. It's a game. It's another one. You don't need to eat at the speed of light, Bertie. Don't worry. Sat next to like a pig at feeding time. Just come flying into the trough. Gone from the smell of Bertie's shoes to a very aggressive sausage pasta. Smells great, to be fair. Better than the shoes.
Hey, it's better than 2. That's 4 from me.
Superb food at the Racket Club of Chicago, as always.
15 love.
What I mean is you're trying to get through it as quick as you can so you can get back on comms. Just relax and enjoy your lunch. I've got you under control, don't worry. Anyway. All right, look. Oh, middled it.
15 all.
Saw a high timbre in there that Bertie mentioned about that ball going flush a lot. It actually slid off the back wall and came around the corner, which I was expecting. I was about to say that's a prime example of the flush one. Oh no, oh no. Oh dear, no apology.
Yours.
That'll do, top bins.
30 all.
Lewis ran up to defend it and then chose to duck.
One pending, better than 2.
Better than 2, so this is a big point here. You'd like to think better than 2 would not be beaten. So Woods, Casey and Hamilton really want this point, I think. A chance. Oh no, yeah, Vaughan's unhappy because he knows now. Better than 2.
40-30
To try and beat.
Better than 2.
Otherwise it's 3-4. So the error count from Lewis and Nino's gone down a bit. Slightly up a bit from Vaughan and John. Most of them forced, has to be said.
40-30, servers. Chase better than 2.
I think we'll see a PK here.
Better than 2.
If I know Lewis Williams. No. And I don't, clearly.
Game. 3 games.
And there we go. That's why that point was important. 3-4 now. Good comeback from the servers. This is so frustrating. Bit of confusion from the receivers there. I don't think either of them knew who was taking that one. Almost neither. Oh no.
30 love.
Oh no.
30 love.
Good hands. So square, that straight timbre from that backhand side. Boom.
15.
He's back. The world's quickest American portion. That thing is gone in about 90 seconds. He's washed it down with a pint of water, and we're back. Wipes his brow of sweat. Here we go. Oh, a tight one there.
30-40.
Tough to pluck that one off the wall. Oh, we've got pudding. What have we got there? Oh, for catcher. Good ball. And game point down.
Use.
Big.
Oh. Advantage receivers.
Yeah, that's exactly the ball that Bertie was talking about. Oh, that one from Vaughan there. That got Lewis's attention. Sorry.
Advantage servers. It's better than 5.
Hey Ben, glad to be joining you again.
Better than 5.
What have you been up to, Bertie?
I was sweating and being a pig, apparently.
Sweaty pig.
Thanks.
Better than 5. It's a good aggressive play from Vaughan there. Chase better than 5. Could see that there wasn't really a super aggressive return on the card, so crept forward, cut that volley off. That just starts to ask questions about where this ball's going to go on the volley. Can you go deep or short? And we're at 5-3.
Oh, he's got it. Oh, he's very far up, Vaughan.
Yeah, I'd be getting back now.
Oh, he's overhit it.
You can just get away with it so much in doubles, though. Not on that occasion, but
I just think I'd love to see more composure on that ball from Lewis. He's just pivoted and just swung for it slightly off that loose ball around the walls.
looking for Maymore there.
Yeah, it's like, is that ball really on? No look Maymore force from from the back corner.
Well, for some of us,
Yeah.
maybe.
Maybe I'm trying to turn Lewis Williams into a boring player. It's not going to happen.
That's such a good volley. Good get.
Oh. He's gone for it again.
Oh, well, like you say, he's trying to go for 2 Maymore dead-ons off 2 difficult balls, and it's love 30 at 3-5.
30 love.
Oh, that's the perfect angle from
Oh,
Vaughan.
Vaughan, how dare you from back there.
40 love.
Such a nice ball.
Yeah. 5-3. 5-3, yeah.
5-3, 40 love. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. Giving away the first set.
Stay down the
That
hazard end.
is...
Vaughan serve.
I'll tell you what would be funny. If they keep the hazard end and then don't change it up. An absolute gift from Lewis there. Vaughan's, you know, will be shaking his hand at the end. He must remember to thank him for that. 3 point.
Go!
Not a disastrous thing to do if they really want to change it, though.
But how funny would it be if they didn't?
That's true. But maybe they thought that these guys would. So. I trust Nino to have thought about it more than me, as is often the case. Oh,
Good leave.
good duck. Vaughan and John Woods Casey just seem to really gel as a pair, don't they? I mean,
They just randomly came together, didn't they, a couple
Yep.
of years ago in a tournament and did really well. And then
They
they played
beat-
again, played really well.
They beat Levi and Lewis, who were the seeds there in the French Open. First time they played together. And I think
30-15.
Yeah.
I won't name who Vaughan was going to play with in the British Open, but I think after that match, Vaughan texted him and was like, "Sorry, mate, found the one."
Good ball there from Nino.
30 all.
Rumour has it Vaughan could have partnered with John Lumley, but turned him down just to be with flip-flops again.
Rightly so.
Out good.
I think John Woods Casey started that rumour.
Yeah, it was another force attempt off a tough ball.
Deuce.
Maybe just consolidate on that ball.
What
Game point up as well. Back to deuce.
And what does a consolidation? Because it's so easy to just swing away in doubles, as I often find myself doing. Like, well, I mean, he's hit a great shot, but like that, what does a consolidation shot look like? Is that a boast that gets behind the
Or
gallery
just
player?
in play, not on the penthouse.
Oh, right, okay.
Like going for broke when you're under pressure and you're getting point ups.
Yeah. It's a,
If ever you're
a
gonna
cut
do
shot,
it-
possibly, yeah.
You may as well do it when you're getting point up.
Guys,
So,
please.
but,
Okay.
you know, all of a sudden it's deuce and you're like, oh, I've got to do 2 in a row now. And
Deuce.
oh, lovely. That great serve from Vaughan as well. Kind of hopping and skipping along the edge. Looks like a Toblerone. Remember a Toblerone?
Remember, yeah.
Bounce, 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 bounce. Equal size.
Oh.
Have Toblerone gone bust?
No, they're still around. You can find
Yeah,
them
I was gonna say, yeah.
Find them in any duty-free airport. That's a good ball.
He's got it. Oh, watch out, Vaughan.
Now where are you going to go? Yeah, and to be fair, Nino's thinking, where do I hit this?
Yeah, I mean, the answer with hindsight would have been the galleries, but he's hitting that from under the net. It's not easy to do.
Yeah. He's going
You
to
have
think,
to
if I
lift
go
it
down
up.
the line and Vaughan hasn't ducked, then he's dead. Good way to win.
Yeah,
At least it would
I was gonna say.
justify leaving that ball on set point. First game, Vaughan Woods Casey. The switch hasn't worked yet.
One fault.
Oh, they got it.
Oh, it's really well
I
played
think
from
Nino was
Nino.
like, all right, I've had enough of this one.
Take him out.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that down the line. Well, not down the line, down the middle shot in doubles. Nino's found that angle well.
It can be tough. The angle, straight.
Yeah, just something different as well.
Out of court. Thank you. 15 all.
Good positivity from the servers there, drawing the error. See, consolidate.
Ooh. Oh no.
Fall all over the
That's
place.
not consolidating.
But see, Lewis there, just right, I'm in trouble. I just boast it back into play.
Yeah.
They ended up winning the point, actually. I don't know, maybe we're too boring, Bertie.
I just copy you. That's the problem.
Don't do that.
Probably for the best Lewis has missed that one.
If you do that, your trophy cabinet will be empty for a few years.
Audio.
It worked okay for Rob so far. Shankman, that is.
True.
Last gallery. 30 on one chase.
That's one of those ones you're disappointed with when you're John, because you kind of think, okay, I'll give them a bit of respect, I'll drop back, and then they just chip it in last, and you think, oh, I could have just killed that if I was up there.
Yeah, you just... I mean, hindsight helps though, doesn't it? I think
Oh, absolutely.
Dropping back's often the way.
Oh,
no,
Vaughan.
Vaughan.
30.
Just not quite getting his racket back in time there. It looks a little... all happening at once on that shot.
You'll notice that Nino and Lewis are switching at the hazard end. They're obviously kind of deeming that Nino's backhand carries a bit more aggression, can do a bit more like
Yeah,
that ball there,
he's
for
so
example.
strong in front of the tambo.
Very, trying to get as much of a lefty input on that side as you can.
And I think in doubles, the player from the hazard end, the player in front of the tambo tends to be, after they return the serve, tends to maybe dictate play slightly more.
Yeah, I mean, every pair could do with a lefty. Also, like Connor, who used to work here, best lefty on Hailing. He could have, he was in the qualies, could have done a job.
I'm surprised he hasn't actually sent a message explaining how Merola and Willams should be winning this match so far.
True. True.
Juice. No chase. Juice. Fault. He's better than 5. Juice.
Quite get under it.
That's that central shot I was thinking about earlier.
Yeah.
used sparingly, it can be so effective in doubles.
No.
No.
Oh!
Nino's just having a slightly tough time of it right now. Remember earlier when Nino had that loose ball and saw Vaughan crouching there and spared him?
Yeah,
and
Vaughan,
was like,
absolutely not. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Nino's up, and then he's like, hang on. To be fair, he did get down and get his racket up, but
I also don't think Nino's done a lot of moving there. I'm not. Vaughan's not seen red.
No.
As can sometimes happen. Exactly. I think he's just been like, God, I don't know where to put this.
I think
I hit it to the backhand.
You're Nino in that scenario. You're kind of in no man's land. So you go, right, I've either got to drop back quick or get right to the front quick.
You drop there, yeah.
As in from where he was at like second, he's like, I'm going to get hit.
Yeah.
So he's like, I've either got to get all the way back to 4, but I don't think I've got time, or I just charge the net and duck, which is the option he went for.
Better than 5.
He would have been more dangerous staying where he was.
Yes, yeah.
Better than 5. Flat lob. Oh, it's good. Bang!
Oh, no.
Deuce.
He knows it.
If you could have asked for a 1-2, that would be it. Because that ball on better than 5 can go anywhere from Woods Casey.
And that is the serve.
Oh no, 2 in a row.
Advantage receivers.
Tries to go so big on that backhand volley, doesn't he? That's what Vaughan's two-handers are for.
Well, I think Vaughan very rarely misses it, but doesn't take on as much.
Yeah, but take that.
Yes. But in the galleries,
take
maybe something more. I mean, yeah.
Deuce.
I think John's temperament is definitely more suited to doubles, just the way he takes on the kind of, well, he's ultra aggressive, really.
Oh. Advantage servers. Call up, please.
Racket error from Nino there on that backhand volley. Not another one.
Advantage servers.
Get down.
Ooh.
Good heat.
Nice shot from Nino, yeah.
Deuce.
Oh, it's gone in.
The little dipper, yeah.
They both called up there, and I looked up from here. Yep.
Gallery advantage.
That's exactly the shot
gallery.
you were talking about earlier.
Woods Casey drops back, opens the door. Lewis Julia oblige. Thank you. I'll take the chase. What have we got going on in the chat here? Merola on smoke. Oh, Mr. Ramjane. Hello, Finn. Hello back to you. Not my real name. Total beginner. You well. I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing. You're watching the world's best do what they do.
Advantage servers. Chase the last gallery. Last gallery.
Oh, it didn't quite come through, did it? Yeah, Lewis not happy. Yeah. Just not what you need when it's your advantage. I feel like you don't want the rub of the green against you. Oh, well done.
Oh, Vaughan.
Oh,
What a rally.
great rally. If in doubt.
Vaughan's got such good
Service, 1 game
creativity
more.
on court, I guess you'd say. Like
Yeah.
he's always kind of he's out of position and he's already committed to the forehand, and it'd be so easy to just kind of float that one over.
I think he just thinks, right, if I at least hit the wall hard.
Yeah, he's an
and
instinctive
keeping
player.
the pace up.
Yeah, and getting it like dropping over the net.
15 love.
No. Maybe not that instinct.
It's a bit of a banana skin serve, that. Teasing him into that exact shot, trying a bit too hard.
And Lewis can kind of see what's happening as well.
30 love.
Oh, I thought it was a fault and he's caught the ball.
30 love.
Yeah, Tom standing firm. Play to the whistle, Vaughan.
Yeah, it's black and white. Vaughan, I mean, it's unlucky, but Tom can't change his call because of that.
40 love.
And you just get the feeling that that could be a bit of a momentum shift.
Yeah, there you go. Very quick game.
2 or 3 errors, and
Games to 1.
Very quick game.
I think Vaughan would be the first to say this, but there is one exceptional player, but there is one thing he maybe would work on, it's keeping his cool sometimes. That was just a little bit of anger behind those shots.
Oh no. Guys, come on.
15 love.
Oh, he's got it.
Oh, that's a
God, this
that's
is
a tough old lead.
a couple minutes to forget for Vaughan and John. And now's a good time to stem the bleeding slightly.
Exactly. It's all gone a bit Picasso, all over the place.
Oh, God.
40 love.
Yeah, wow.
I mean, we were looking at a 6-3 2-love lead, it felt, for
6 unanswered
the
points.
receivers. And suddenly, you blink.
Sorry, 7 unanswered points. And
Oh,
he's
no.
pegged him. Blue shell.
I just
Straight at him.
You just feel like when the momentum's going your way, as it is for the servers, just get the ball over when the errors are coming.
Yeah, stop the rot a bit there.
30-40.
Because that was 7 unanswered points. And I was saying before, Lewis lasered his partner. Was like Lewis and Nino have done nothing for those 7 points.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, just nothing.
They were. I'd say they were unforced. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 and 2.
Just a little bit.
Spinny.
Yeah. I mean, he's just that ball had trouble written all over it, and maybe
It's
just a
strange.
little bit casual in the movement up to it, but in addressing that ball, maybe.
It's difficult because I think what people can't understand at home, because it all looks like it's one pace. That ball really grips and kind of throws itself towards the middle off that sidewall. So you've got to get in there and smother it or wait back. And Lewis, as he kind of got up to it, you saw him kind of jump. He knew he hadn't quite got to the pitch.
Yeah.
And he was in a bit of trouble, and it was a bit of a kind of
Catching it just after the wall, which is
yeah,
a
he
nightmare
just
time to
couldn't
take it.
quite get close enough to it. So
Receivers.
he knew he was in a bit
Yeah.
of trouble.
Chase 1 and 2. One and 2.
Like a red shell, that. Dead straight. Didn't
A
deviate
lot of
at
Mario
all.
Kart references
I know,
today.
sorry.
No, it's great. Keep it coming. At least I think it's Mario Kart and not code for something.
It is definitely Mario Kart.
Advantage service.
That's a second red shell, but straight into the net, unfortunately. Defended with a banana skin.
Oh.
Nino strikes me as the type to be a very competitive Mario Kart player.
Yeah.
Oh, man. God, suddenly I just feel... I mean, I know it's easy to say from here, but I feel like the standards just slightly dropped from both pairs. It's about who can pick it up and maybe race away with the lead for a couple games.
Definitely a little bit scrappier.
It's a lot of net tapes.
This last kind of 5 minutes.
Mm.
Oh, lovely.
As I say that, maybe he heard
Nonchalant.
me. So
Yeah.
I'll show him.
Pretty casual as well. Oh, John.
Ooh,
You
the
are
Woods-
not left-handed.
The Woods Casey howl as well. Oh, it's done well there. I know they've lost that rally, but Vaughan's done so well to keep the control on that ball, getting it going low and cross-court.
Yeah.
Very impressive. Would take a lot of wrist strength if you were a single-handed backhand to do that.
That's a good ball. Lovely. Singles.
Lewis has hit that down the line cut volley twice, 2 points in a row. And I just, would you be, if you were John Woods Casey, would you be trying to cut that one off before the back wall?
I mean, if you can leave it to the back wall like that and you can pick a corner or hit a drive or something, not necessarily too much of an issue.
I feel like it just leaves...
But he won the point with it. See, there you go. So that was almost last gallery.
Yeah.
That was like the back edge of second. That is open and available. I just realised that the curtain to the court is open. I said that quite loud, so...
A bit of coaching.
I hope I've not...
I'm just really confused. Why is he talking about red shells so much? What's going on? He's just playing Mario Kart in there. Yeah, I mean, in singles, one of the things that I notice players better than myself doing is just taking the ball early and cutting off more.
Yeah.
And in doubles, maybe it's not that simple. And actually, you do want, there's a bit more, maybe a bit more nuance to it, and you want to be leaving some stuff, giving yourself more time.
Yeah, I think whichever option you think gives you the best,
Just experience.
just to hit where you want to hit. That's awkward.
I guess just experience on court, seeing each type of shot and kind of knowing what. It's not as simple as take everything early.
No. Unless your name's Steve.
Yeah, and if you can play like Steve.
Yeah, exactly. You've got a license to do it.
Yeah.
Up. Oh.
Oof. Tom's being tested out here. There's some horrible kind of edges and noises on that penthouse.
Some angry looks from the players, but he's
caving.
He's held firm, yeah.
And nor should he. I mean, cave, that is.
Nice ball.
15 all.
A close-up of the anguish of John Woods Casey there, courtesy of Ryan.
Always painful to see it drift into the grill.
Yeah.
Okay, 40 chases.
So he's left that ball, and if Nino was hanging back, so
Well,
if you were coaching these two, would you say, Lewis, leave that ball and Nino take it, but hang back?
Well, my issue there would be that Nino's crept forwards because Lewis up until now has backed away and taken all of those.
Yeah, so he's changed it
so
up.
if you're Nino, you're thinking, okay, well, Lewis has got that one, so I'll creep up. And then, you know, if I was stood at the yard worse and then I heard you at the last minute, I'd think, well, hang on, what do you mean me?
Yeah, because this is different to every other rally
You've
we've
taken
had.
the last 6, yeah. And I'm nearly getting, like, tagged on your follow-through, so I'm going to get out of the way.
But if you were moulding Merola and Willams into the best doubles player that you could, you'd say that should be for the left court player. That mid-court
think for anyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lost the chase.
So I was trying to get some free coaching there.
Sorry, put it on your bill. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Oh, no, a shake of the head from the producer. And an apology from Vaughan as well.
Off stick better than 5.
not.
Yeah, I think-
He's almost hit that like an underarm
40-15.
twist, and that just doesn't bite on this court at all.
Well, it hit the back wall first, didn't it? That was the issue.
Yeah, no, just not the shot he wanted.
Another Toblerone serve. Get in.
Oh, Lewis, no.
Yeah, I think just going back to your point about like the backing away bit, that's a crucial game, by the way, for Vaughan and Woods Casey. Stop the rock, because they've not had a great 10 minutes. I'll come back to it. If you're the guy on the right and you're backing away and the ball goes into the dead on, whose ball is that?
It's yours.
Oh,
Exactly. So if you're the guy on the left and you see the guy on the right back towards you, you're thinking, well, I'm not needed then. So why not both cover something?
Yeah. Okay. It's just a better way of playing.
15
Oh,
love.
that first one snuck over, did it, to the line?
Yeah.
Body language of Lewis looked like he
Wants better.
did it the wrong side.
Maybe John Woods Casey's racket is just that tight, but it doesn't sound like many of these forehand volleys are coming out of the middle. That's right, that's harsh. That's very harsh. Or it could be my hearing. There are 3 options.
You keep digging. Let's find out.
Should I ask him after?
Well,
15-30.
again, that's just another kind of really unnecessary error there from Woods Casey. Don't think that dead ball off the penthouse on your backhand side, I just don't think there's a winner there. I don't think you should try and win.
I think, like from personal experience, I feel like I make more errors on those in doubles just because the rallies go on for so long, and you get desperate to finish them. You kind of take on too much.
That's a beauty.
Nice shot.
I think a backhand off the penthouse is just not. It's just an unnecessary. I
Yeah.
just don't think that's the time, right? You just go, okay, I'm here again. I'll just hit the wall in front of the guy, or lob, or go down the line, or something.
Yeah.
But they do have 2 game points with Chase the Line to beat, and if they do that, we'll be tied up at 3-all. And I think Vaughan and John will be pretty happy. They'll think, we pretty much played.
They've had a bad patch there
I can't really word it very well. They'll be thinking we've played as bad as we can
and been all
for
right.
10 minutes, and we're at 3-all. So,
Yeah, it's quite
but they've got to get over the line first.
It's almost quite a reassuring position to be in, because it can once you raise your level, you can expect good things.
Yeah, if you feel like you're not quite there. Same as, I spoke to Lewis about it yesterday. He's like,
Line.
it's nice to kind of be in it, not feeling like you're playing well. I'm like, exactly.
John.
Was that Lewis after his singles yesterday?
He said he was a bit patchy.
Yeah.
He felt like he was a bit patchy. Chase the line. Boom.
Was that the shot in doubles?
Not convinced it's the shot in doubles.
30-40.
Well done from Nino, though. I mean, he's made it look easy, but it's not. Oh, no.
Not connected with that one
Not
too
this
well.
serve again.
Oh, it could be in. Nope.
Hey,
To my complaints, I guess Lewis would say, well, I'll stop doing it when people start dealing with it better. So it is fair enough. He's tied me up in knots with it before.
Well, there you go.
And it feels like it should be easy, but it's deceptively difficult off the back wall when it lands floor back wall.
Yeah. Moves around a bit.
You feel like, God, I should just put this terrible serve away, and then you don't.
Thank you for your clarification
30-40
of
servers.
shells, Henry.
Chase half the yard worse
Henry
than
Hammond.
6.
I am aware of the difference, thank you. But thanks for the help
I
on
don't
that.
think anyone mentioned green shells.
No, I mentioned red shell.
Yeah, blue shell was when Nino was tagged. And
Blue shell was for the leader. What's a good serve? Well, that looks like it's not going to be easy to attack.
God, that ball can be so severe on this court.
What I really like there is Nino over, and you get it all the time, right? And here we are at 3-all. Nino over hits that ball down the line, exposing the hazard galleries, and then points at them as if like Lewis should go up there into the death zone.
That's trouble.
Hazard second gallery.
Confidently struck.
Absolutely.
John wants to be at the hazard end.
Driven into hazard.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good contact. It's unlucky.
Good ball.
Ooh. Ooh. Do you mind that? I don't
Nope.
think that's a bad take at all for
Don't mind
Vaughan.
it at all.
Yeah, especially if he quite likes that forehand corner.
Yeah.
Unlucky in the execution, but yeah, John's smiling. I don't think it's
It shows intent.
lots of great doubles players are taking that ball.
Nice.
And you'd rather be being too aggressive and taking on too much and then dial back from that than be on your back foot and being passive and avoiding taking on balls.
I think Vaughan probably realises he was mid-jump that it was just slightly
Yeah,
an uncomfortable distance. But
yeah.
But
He's-
yeah, if I'm his partner there, I'm like, if you think you can do it, there you go.
Being
I'm like,
hungry-
if you can
being
do
hungry
it,
for
go
the
for it.
ball, yeah.
Yeah, you're looking to put the ball away. I like it.
It's no problem, yeah.
30 love servers.
What's the opposite of passive?
Second gallery.
Aggressive.
There you go.
And I know which one I am. Oh, that made more time was tough. Oh no.
That is.
What a get from Nino. He's played that to perfection.
Oh, that's not the ball there.
Finish this off, Lewis. Nicely done. What a great
Really
rally.
not the ball there. Can't hit the galleries from that far up the court with a man mountain in the way.
2 and 3.
Nice bit of a squash drop shot.
I was going to say, it reminded me a lot of
exchange,
paddle tennis, actually.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
Wow.
That must have
How's
hit
They must have hit the
grill
inside of
edge.
the grill or something.
Yeah, I did think that was going in the grills, so it must have just clipped out.
4-3.
4-3, the crucial seventh. Oh
15
no.
love.
I think that's a good shot to take on though. Low hard cross court in doubles.
Okay, he's better than 3.
John's hit that cut shot on the forehand almost like a kind of squash player trying to disguise it, kind of with a bit of no look, but I'm not sure if it's worth it in doubles.
He's almost no-looked himself there.
Yeah, I was going to say, it just makes it harder.
30 love.
Unlike John, I need to look at the ball. Can't just use the force.
Good finish from Lewis there. 30 love.
40
Yeah,
love.
a couple of unforced errors.
Oh,
Cannot
nice.
be making unforced errors in doubles.
It is just an exercise in like above the net, below the penthouse.
I mean, I think in doubles, not necessarily below the penthouse all that often.
That's
I mean,
my profound insight for the day.
I mean, preferably under the penthouse, but I'd rather stick 100 balls out of 100 on
Yeah,
the penthouse than in the net.
especially on a lively court like this, where all sorts of weird stuff's happening. Look, there we are.
40 love receivers.
First and second place.
Chase. Better than 3. 15-40.
First game point saved. But now the whole court to play with.
Oh no, Vaughan.
Nice, down, better than 2.
That's a tough one.
15-40.
Looked like John Woods Casey had it, and then it just dipped below his racket.
Tough one there. So tough as the guy at the back.
Merola Willams now going to the server's end, looking at a chance to go 5-3 up with a very handy chase.
Very handy.
So I guess it looks like that that sacrifice point for the change may have been worth it after all.
Well, possibly.
Maybe I'm speaking too
The
soon.
set's not finished yet, but also I would say, that you could still win that set.
Yes, yeah.
And then you could end up being 2
sets
points to
love
go
up.
5-3 up, to go 2 love up.
Yeah.
Game. Servers lead 5 games to 3. Second set. First set receivers.
Gosh, just a few too many errors creeping in for the receivers at this stage in the match. Not unforgivable errors by any means, but just a bit more margin over the net from both John and Vaughan would be great.
I mean, you definitely, if you're going to go down in this set, you definitely want to make them win
Make
it.
them play, yeah, exactly. Especially on a court like this where it cuts down so much. I don't think you have to be ripping in the cut volley an inch over the net.
That's not where Nino was aiming.
As at second gallery. 15-all.
Oh! Lewis won't be happy with that. Lewis will not be happy with that. I am the round the back guy on this court, thank you, Mr. Hamilton.
Right. 30-all.
What a nice shot from Vaughan.
Yeah, straightened it out a little bit, kept the court big.
I don't know how.
Another one.
I don't know how Lewis feels there. And I mean, they have just won the point, but personally, I find it so tough to be the backcourt player there and have someone running in front of your eye line as the return's coming. Might just be something I've got to get over, but I do find that difficult.
What do you mean?
So Lewis here in the back corner, playing the third ball with Nino moving across his eye line. Is that just me being weird?
See ball, concentrate on the ball.
But you lose it because there's someone in front of it. Well, no, never mind.
No, I know what you mean.
Might just be a skill issue.
No. Whatever. You know, people get distracted by certain things.
Hazard chase, second gallery. Hazard.
Bit of a free hit here.
Oh, he's gone for it. That's unlucky.
Deuce.
An inch away from the
floor
set being over, but actually 5-3 juice is all to play for.
Deuce.
And Vaughan's looking steely as he approaches for the first serve.
Oh, yes.
God, what a set to steal this would be if you're John Woods Casey and Vaughan.
Well, they've got to get to 4-5 first.
Yes.
That will help. Got main wall again. Still looking for that dead on. That's it. Here we go.
Takes on the main wall on every ball.
Serves 4 games to 5.
and makes most of them. So what can you say about that?
Four, five.
Oh, what a ball.
Good ball.
So, Lewis and Nino, you'd say Nino is the more obvious gallery player in that pairing, right?
Well, they certainly seem to think so.
Well, yeah, I suppose whenever I've seen... I suppose Nino and Henry Hammond played Nino
would
at the
agree.
back. But Vaughan and John Woods Casey, I think, are like super flexible as a pair, right? Which is quite cool. Kind of do what they want.
That's trouble. Can't get back there. Very good placement.
15 all.
Ooh, it's a rogue angle. He's gotten away with it. Watch out, Vaughan. Ooh.
Yeah, brave leave.
Yeah.
I think they got away with that one because John had that kind of easy backhand.
Yeah,
And he
and
just
that was a rogue
overplayed
shot.
it. He just
Yeah.
overhit it and let them back in.
30-15 service.
Don't overplay it. There you go.
Oh, no,
it's
John.
another backhand volley.
30 all. Oh.
Game point for 5 all.
40-30.
He'll be desperate for a good serve here. Come on, give me a freebie, give me a freebie. Oh, oh.
It's not a disastrous result, but I'm not sure a ball onto the high back wall is what you want to be giving Lewis. I think that's definitely his comfort zone.
Yeah,
Someone reluctant to take on an early ball maybe, or a volley return of serve.
It didn't really qualify as freebie. Well, it did if you were Lewis, but this was the good angle. Yeah,
Yeah.
good angle. Lewis had done well to get up and cover the galleries, and then Woods Casey, good length ball.
Chase.
We're showing
Worse
with
than
the
first
Woods Casey
gallery.
highlight reel here.
Clearly a super fan, the producer.
Let's see if we can find something else for the highlight reel. He'll want to. Worse than first. Probably going to see a railroad.
Worse than
No,
first
we're
gallery.
not. You can't be seeing
You missed the
PK.
photo opportunity, Ben. Just been papped up.
Oh dear.
You're looking at thought. Oh, man.
Works. That's another slow one. Vorney with a
Game
timely.
Steven, 5 games
time.
all.
And here we go. And again, Vaughan and John have been very, very up and down in this set. They will want to make sure that they are up for this last game. Not bad, not down. Safety.
Oh,
Good
good
hands.
volley.
Go some to get up there.
Oh, superb rally that. I suppose, I mean, Nino and Lewis have just been a bit unlucky there. Nino stuck in the wrong place. Didn't quite see that angle coming. Oh, God, that's just a rotten luck. Did you see that? Complete flush.
Gotta love
Nino
it.
choosing to leave it, which is probably quite a thoughtful decision considering there's already one chase against them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Half yard,
that is
no
that
interest.
is miserable. That's the one that was Lewis's chance to pull it away there and just missing the goal by the finest of margins.
So all of a sudden you'd say advantage.
No strokes, first chase.
Vaughan and
More
John
than
for the
a
set
yard
now.
worse than last gallery.
Lovell serving. Half a yard in the bank.
More than a yard worse than last.
They would absolutely love to win this chase as well.
He's overcooked it. Oh,
it's
wow.
a great
Lewis
volley
Williams.
from
What a
Lewis
ball.
Williams.
15 love.
And they needed
Blown
that
up at
point
hazard
because
goal.
this chase half a yard now is a free hit.
Half a yard, bread and butter for Nino. Breakfast.
Oh,
Told you.
You called it.
30 love. Shut.
We're probably now going to put Nino and Lewis as favourites. Just the beauty of this game, how quickly the momentum, the odds can shift. Imagine getting live odds.
Oh gosh, Lewis been caught out slightly there. Quite good improv.
Bang.
Oh no, that is disastrous. Oh,
No.
absolutely the cleanest of contacts straight into the net tape.
Oh. Yeah.
Vaughan.
Oh,
Game.
and that racket is
And
gone.
Second set receiver, 6 games. to
Oh no, it's just a water bottle.
1 set all. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Very frustrating end. Having kind of dug their heels in to
Yep.
kind of come back for that. Because they were very up and down for that set. And they would have thought all of their Christmases would have come at once to get to 5-all. And then, as I said, they've just been a bit up and down, and they just had a down game at 5-all. Not when you want to get one of those.
Quite a satisfying way to drop the racket that. I think if you're going to do it, you have to commit to it.
Well, you're already kind of like going through that forehand volley, so at that point you can
Yeah,
just let
exactly.
go. Trust me, as an expert racket dropper myself.
Is that the one you opt for? Is that where he's...
No, I'm normally like a violent throw into the wall from point blank range, but
I think throwing it into the net is a niche pick for one of my favourite racket throws. Minimize financially most cost effective as
financially
well.
very, very good. Not really one for tournament play though, because
And if you miss,
you don't want to break someone's nose.
that's true. If you miss, it's disastrous.
Yeah. Well, blimey, it's all systems go. 2 players have left the court. We've got a producer on the court. Oh, doing a bit of first aid to that camera that Vaughan took down with his underarm twist.
Oh, there we go. Here we go.
Has
Getting some reps in.
15 love.
Yeah, exactly.
2 chases. Change ends. No, he's had enough. Yeah, these guys will be fun.
They hit their targets well, don't they? Oh, so Vaughan filled up his water bottle, but Nino and Lewis have gone off
Yeah.
for a discussion. I guess we don't know.
Yeah, good point. Who knows?
Can you? I mean, are you allowed to?
Well, I don't think you're allowed to discuss with anyone else.
Oh, I meant with each other, but I suppose you can.
Yeah, of course
you can take a break for whatever you want in between sets. I suppose.
Sorry, are you telling me that over the course of a match, you and your doubles partner are not discussing anything?
I'm not a very good
Apparently
doubles player. No, I meant more just like, can you take a break in
So
between
were you
sets?
sat there thinking like, oh, if only Darren is like, Darren, if we pick on this shot a bit, I'm just not going to tell him. He'll figure it out for himself.
I meant more just what in between sets, the time you're allowed.
Water breaks and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Toilet breaks are allowed. End of set.
Yeah.
What's Casey's ghosting her?
And they've got that from a
Not very good with his one hand, one bounce.
from a squash background, I suppose. The
Absolutely
ghosting.
incredible scenes. What on earth are we seeing here? I think we're all pretty good doing that, no?
Easy game. Or a very hard game with no racket.
What's the prognosis? Dead? Oh, the camera's back. Well played. Emergency first aid. Once at all. Bertie's going to have to order dinner in a minute.
Just getting absolutely rinsed from my diet.
Nothing wrong with that. So Vaughan to serve. Was this how it was in the second set? I should really pay attention to that. I'm just so engrossed in the match itself. I wasn't really paying attention to who served to who. I'm going to assume this was the way it was when we left.
It's funny how I know what you mean. Like, I've commentated on matches and been watching the rallies and not noticed the kind of obvious changes.
Oh,
Oh, he's got it.
Good ghost from Vaughan there.
Nice
Get
volley. Well, what a rally to start the set. That will wake everyone up.
Vaughan following his partner's lead. His
So-
partner's lead. We saw 50 forehand ghosts from Woods Casey at the end of the set.
And another. So we've got some interesting action in the live chat now. Paul Bollerman asking, hey Paul, hope you're doing well. For our predictions at 1-set-all. I
I'll let
think-
you hold on that one.
I think when Vaughan and John have been on, they've looked like a pair that's maybe gelling a bit more. And they're looking quite confident and collected at the start of the set. I think that break will probably have done good things for them. So yeah, I think they'll be my pick. But I mean, I think really what you said at the start, Ben, it's a 50-50 match.
Yeah. Good length.
I would have been shocked had this been a straight sets win for either pair.
Good ball from Lewis there.
30-15.
Not my real name. Are racket abuse penalties a thing in real tennis? Big time. But I think it's not... I don't know what the specific rules are.
Hold fire.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh. Yeah, Mr. Gayson-Beeks answered that question down there. To be honest, depends who's marking. Enforcement is too lax. Wow. Why don't you get yourself
Seems
out there and do
loaded.
some marking, Mr. Gayson-Beek?
That was... No, Ben. He doesn't mean it.
Do you want to send off Rob Fay? Be my guest.
I think the biggest thing is just consistency, and the markers tend to be pretty good at that. Oh, what a shot.
Flair. 2 from Vaughan. 1 round the back. 1 Bose winning gallery.
Dr. John Pack, host of the tournament, says, mic drop. Glad you're watching, John.
Game service. First game, first set.
Normally you do a mic drop after something positive, not... or a statement.
One love.
Ben Geetenbeek, if Rob Fay slams his rackets, he should get defaulted. No favourites.
15 love.
Well, you've heard it here, folks.
I'm not disagreeing at all. Just saying in practice it's a lot harder to do it.
Should it be an instant default for a racket throw?
No.
Yeah, I was going to say. But I think, yeah, it should be the same for everyone.
Of course it is.
And I think it is, yeah. I'm not even sure Rob Fay is the most prolific of racket throwers at all, to be honest.
15 love, 1 chase.
I'll revisit this at the change of ends.
Oh, what a
Oh,
ball
top
from
ends.
Nino, but he's got it.
Don't attack too much.
Oh! What an excellent level this
Tweeters
is.
all over the show.
All 4 players playing so well here, seeing the ball big. Great to see. Nino nearly
Great
pulling
rally.
off the shot of the tournament there. Oh no. Slightly slower Maymore just can often catch you out. I kind of know Vaughan's pain there. He's been seeing them pretty well.
He just didn't really commit to it. Just kind of a bit casual with it.
Oh
yeah.
You see it happening on camera, but when you're on court, it just you don't.
You can see it, you just can't cover
Exactly, it's painful.
330 and a chase, better than 3.
Yeah, so I just go back to like the racket throwing and like, yes, of course, if we're going to use Rob Fay as the example here, poor old Rob. Yeah, if he's been warned, etc. And I would argue that the markers aren't lax. I would just argue that the players are respectful enough that once they get that kind of chat from the marker, they kind of know it's last chance saloon, and it's like, look, don't make, no one wants to do it. So I think people just go, okay, right, I'm going to put them in a very uncomfortable position if I continue to act this way. I've sent someone off before, so I've got no issue doing it, but it's absolutely never something you want to do.
Yeah.
I don't think it's lax. I think people are just good at recognising they've reached the line.
Yeah.
And like, right, no more.
And also hearing a warning can like snap you out of whatever rut you're in. I found personally.
It can also really annoy you.
Yeah.
But more often than not, you deserve it.
Because I think when I am angry or when I am throwing a racket or whatever, it's not normally helping me. I think for some people it probably does, but when someone tells me to stop doing it, I normally play better.
Good serve there. Left John with just a flick down the line to lose the chase.
Oh, it's harsh.
Vaughan looked like he had no interest in playing that at all. It looked like it was dead cert timbre from my angle, but... Oh, cheap. Cheap. Much better to do that in game number 2 than game number 11, though.
Advantage servers. Hazard chase the door. Hazard door.
Good get. Oh, that's very, very good from Vaughan there.
Yeah.
Really composed and with a horrible ball in that forehand corner to deal with.
Hazard. Cue. The line.
Yeah.
2 chases, no strokes. Hazard 2.
Becomes frustrating as well. You go from 3-point to chase the line. Ugh. Very frustrating. We've, of course, still got one more after this. We've got the qualifiers.
No strokes.
Zach Edel and Jack Josephs.
Hazard 2.
Who are they playing? Oh, Max Truman and Henry Henman.
I think that's right, yeah.
I was going to say
Jack Josephs
youngsters
and
all
Zach
over
Edel.
the show, but Zach Edel's on court.
Oh,
Could he have let that bounce? We got like a...
so he clipped that on the volley, did he?
Yeah, we've got a view from like right behind, so it's tough to see, but I wonder if he could have let that bounce, whether it was just moving too quick.
Oh, on the volley.
Oh no. Now you're in trouble.
Oh my god, what?
He's hit it out!
On the way past it. 100%.
Oh, he's hit it out!
Did he?
He's hit it out of court from there.
It didn't look, I mean, what do I know from this angle, but
Well,
it seemed like it was quite low.
Tom Durack says 100%. Tom is in control. Tom
And
is the
ultimately it
marker.
is just his call, and that's that. Yeah.
In which case,
That's a blunder.
a blunder is not the word. It goes down as a horror show from Merola.
Oh, watch out, John.
And well,
Oh,
out of
gosh,
court
that
again.
is a niche angle he's found there.
Nino and Lewis will be pretty quick to call that one out, I think.
Yeah, they really, I mean, 2-love, 30-love, you're kind of beginning to get into some trouble in the third set. Nice ball from Vaughan, down the middle of the court.
Yeah, hasn't overhit it. It's good pace.
Oh, did that go
In.
out?
Oh,
Is John allowed to do that?
what? Volley it?
Well, Lewis could potentially claim distraction.
Game's still up.
Oh, what did you do?
He said it, he kind of pointed. Did you not see that?
No,
I thought he kind of indicated as though the point was over or something.
I don't think so.
That's it.
Never mind.
I mean, poor old Tom's had 3 out of plays in this,
Yeah, there's
in
only
this game. Poor guy. 3-love. A really, really good turnaround considering the way that second set ended. Ooh, stinker of a bounce.
Yeah, that's awkward. I guess the skid post or something would be the option there, but it's not
Well, I
easy.
think you're not ready for that, the ball to
No.
end up there, so. There you go, create the opening. John, what are you doing trying to play a backhand there? Get out of the way.
Oh, just a bit more aggression there. So I think, remember we were in the first set, we were saying that tamper ball that comes around the walls and Lewis was taking on a main wall, and we were saying, God, wouldn't it be great to see a like more of a consolidation ball
Well,
there?
we didn't say wouldn't it be great. We just said
That's
maybe
what
maybe every now and then. You know, you don't need to hit every ball in the dead.
Well, I
John just
think-
did nothing but consolidate on that ball.
Yeah, well, the first time I did it, I was like, great, that's good. And then maybe 5 or 6 later, we were like, maybe some more aggression would be good.
What, did they win the point?
They sure did.
Exactly.
So what do I know?
No, I'm not saying that at all, but
15-all.
you know, if you're constantly playing with like really fine margins, you've got to be on.
Yeah, it's interesting because John, I would say, normally is someone to take on quite fine margins, but that rally, he was just getting it in the right areas,
Same
relatively risk-free.
Same again there, just rolls that cut volley in, nothing too aggressive. Just kind of making sure. Got a stroke out of it.
What's that? That's going for a sidewall serve.
Yeah.
Hazard.
Has a worse than he got.
Good one to leave
Good
there.
one.
Already got one chase in the bank.
Yeah, you're on the way up. You're kind of not arriving composed. The net's a lot higher from up there. It's not a bad leave.
When I think of the hazards I should have left today, should have channeled my inner Woods Casey. There it is. It does actually look quite high up the court, doesn't it?
I wonder, it must have hit the back wall and then grazed the out of play line on
Yeah,
the
on
way
the
back
tambour,
across
yeah.
the sidewall,
Yeah.
would be my guess.
30-15 servers.
Yeah, first bounce up better than the door
I don't
there.
know, but
I don't know
he
if
would
it's
have had
gonna be
to.
accelerating
He's playing
towards the
that
net.
a
It's gonna be
fast-moving
tough.
ball.
Yeah.
He'd have to lift it over the net.
I mean, we're going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I was just
Also,
curious.
A volley would have looked really cool. So can you blame him?
Oh, good ball. I was just about to say takes the galleries out of the equation, but absolutely
I don't
not.
know. Lewis
That's
has
a
had,
great finish
Lewis
from
had
Williams.
no right to find the galleries from there, but he did.
Same
Yeah,
again?
John acknowledges it. It was a great shot.
Same again? Hazard a yard? Go on, do it again. Boom.
That opens it up. Get up. Oh, he's missed it.
Well up. Yeah, I'm not sure that was the chance.
40-30.
Ooh, Lewis was absolutely not ready for anything there, was he, by the looks of it?
Games to love.
Looked surprised when it came over to him. It was right down at his feet, to be
Yeah, I
fair.
think John's picked a really good angle there,
Yeah,
but
he has.
but an uncommon one, because I was expecting him to go wider as well.
By the way, 4-love. Incredibly composed from the service.
Oh, what a
That's a
ball.
good ball, though.
15 love.
Oh no,
I can see the idea.
that's a good shot from there. Oh,
Oh.
Vaughan.
Oh, go on.
That's
Oh.
so good from Vaughan.
So
Really good
clean.
anticipation. I was going to say, I mean, I know that
Composed.
they've lost the rally, but I think Nino's movement there, when the ball's going to Lewis off the tambour, but he looks so ready to play it, is a real lesson in good doubles. Oh, nice shot.
Yeah, absolutely. First rule of doubles, expect everything. Second rule of doubles, Bertie, is that you are allowed to talk to your partner about tactics.
I think I've just phrased that question wrong. It's not really what I was getting at. Sorry, Darren.
That's tough.
I'm not sure I had much to say anyway.
That's tough.
Oh, watch out, Vaughan. Oh, nice finish.
30-40.
Oh, great get. Such a good level,
That's
this.
very, very good. Back to juice, game point gone.
Oh,
They would
I
have
mean, if
liked
this-
that 1-4
yeah,
on the
if-
board.
It will really sting for Merola and Willams if they can't claim this game from, I think, 40-15? 40 love, 40-15?
Well, that was finding its way in.
Go on.
No questioning that one, Nino.
Advantage service.
Still out.
Poor old Tom. Rough end of the stick, because this one had... You know this one's going to be close.
Oh, he's gone for it. I like it.
Go on, Vaughan.
Love that.
Good intent, right?
Game service.
Oh, good intent, good execution.
Yeah,
Zero
well,
complaints.
exactly, yeah.
5-zip.
But really kind of taking the match to him, I suppose. As an answer to losing that 6-5 game, winning the next 5 games is pretty strong.
Yeah, they've done well. They've really put that second set to bed.
I did feel like that during that break. There was like they started the set with kind of really good body language.
Oh, yes, please. Look at that.
15 love.
More backspin than Scotty Scheffler.
Well, second gallery.
Told you. It's just on tap. It's there whenever you want it.
Oh, bit of flair.
Oh,
You see that?
no, I'm actually just checking
Outdoor.
to see if
15 all.
the second set setup was the same as it is in this. It is. It's exactly the same.
30-15.
So just I guess the really noticeable thing is just the difference in composure of Vaughan and John. Just looking quite really confident at the end of this set. And at the start of the set, more importantly. Oh, good get.
Kind of dabbed at that one.
First fuel.
Kind of went to pull out of the shot halfway through.
Arthur.
Woods Casey just testing the structural integrity of the net there, the gallery nets. They passed.
I think they reinforced it just before his match.
That could get nasty. And it has. That's a great ball from Lewis there. That's a hideous ball to deal with.
I find that the cut shots on this court that you pitch quite deep. It's like in rackets, what you call like a roller length. Those are the ones that you tend to get really rewarded for. If it's shorter, like more around the 5 and 6, I feel like you've got some time off the back wall potentially. Whereas here, you just get that fadum and it rolls. There it is.
Oh yeah. That's
Good contact.
Every member at every club is after that bit of fadum.
Do you know what I mean or not? Because I'm thinking.
I know
of
exactly what you
I'm
mean.
thinking
I'm
of
just-
something really
No,
distinctive
I-
and describing it terribly.
No, you described it perfectly. I'm saying everybody in the world would like it.
Okay, second gallery.
Lewis Williams can teach you if you're watching and want the fadum.
Yes.
40, 30.
God, to finish the set off and be at the hazard end, that is the dream.
Ois. That is incredible. And just like that, like the resurrection of Jon Snow, 6-5 down in the second set, and then a bagel in the third.
Shirt change for
We've left the Mario Kart references
absolutely
and
incredible.
gone for something else. Yeah, that is a turnaround.
Well, and just think, right, okay, they had a bad game at 5-all in the second. But this could be 3-5 in love. This could be done. So they'll be more than happy with the way things are going at the moment. I think, okay, we dropped that second set. Bit frustrating. But have backed it up sensationally in the third. With a 6 love. What do Lewis and what do Lewis and Nino need to do differently here?
Well,
Percy, what happened in that third set?
I definitely wouldn't say
comparison
that
to the second?
I have the answers to this. I'm not sure I really, I'm not sure I'd be doing any better. But
Well, I think
from here,
still waiting.
I think going back to that, like I think when we're talking about kind of playing more, oh, look, there we go, they're doing their practice. Like Lewis playing that composure ball a bit more often. I guess when I had coaching with Danny Jones, he used to talk about this number 2 ball, number 3 being finish the point, number 1 being just get it back, and number 2 being consolidate.
You got that from me.
Did I get it from you, or did
me.
Did he get it from you?
He got it from
Maybe
me.
I got it from both of you guys. But anyway, I think I'd like to maybe see that a bit more, just like make Vaughan and John Woods Casey play a bit more sometimes.
I think for me, the difference between the second and the third set there was I don't think Nino and Lewis did really anything differently. Not in a critical way at all. I think just John and Vaughan just
Raised their game.
just didn't have those weird 5-minute periods of like errors and loose shots. They were just kind of pretty steady throughout. And
Well, that's not what you want to hear if you're...
Fourth set.
no, and 6 love looks like a bit of a battering, but it's not like they smoke them off court.
Sorry, Lewis,
Yeah, it's true.
sorry, I thought you put the
So they'll keep. So Woods Casey and Vaughan will keep the Lewis Woods Casey dynamic, which didn't work in set 2, but worked very well in the more recent set 3. Here we go.
Fault.
Gone back. He's gone. Okay, change of tact. Fist pump from Woods Casey for the fault there.
Things you love to see.
Come on.
Nice scan.
Ooh, out of the way, John. Now get back there, John. See, consolidate. Now attack.
Oh,
We attack the net.
he's done half of it, yeah.
Oof.
15 all.
Bit of turn on that ball. Came across, came into Lewis a bit quicker than he was expecting. Nino's thinking, what am I doing back here? Good volley.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
unfortunate. And I think, I mean, to wise
Nino
leave
wants to be on the
there.
left. He's like, I don't want to, let's end this rally. I don't want to be back here.
I'm not sure how much playing a ball like that out of position. I'm not sure how much good can come of it.
Good spin. Good change up.
Nice ball.
30-15. One chase pending, yeah. Nearly your worst.
Ooh,
40-15.
Cut down.
Nearly a yard worse than the last.
RT42. Is that Nick Jones? Anyway, you all got 1, 2, 3 from Tabs.
it's actually correct.
Would that be Paul Tabley?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess that was he at Seacourt?
I don't know. He told me about that when I was like, probably when you, I don't even know if you were born.
Probably wasn't.
That's worrying.
Yeah, I know. I never haven't met Paul Tabley.
Receivers chase nearly a yard worse than the last.
Great guy.
Where was he? Was he prior at Seacourt?
All over the place.
Oh, right, like a journeyman of the game, I see.
Journeyman's a bit harsh, but
Is it? That's a good thing, isn't it?
he's an Aussie. Yeah, that's quick. Quick off two walls
Yeah,
there.
nice ball. He's got very dramatic body language on that serve, hasn't he, John Woodcase? I was just thinking that.
Hold his pose, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
should have been
Should
an
be-
actor.
Should be thankful they don't go in because Lewis is going to return
Yeah, I was gonna say.
by the time he's ready.
It reminds me of that, you know, the Karate Kid. Oh no, John, it's unlucky.
Game receivers. First
Stop the
game,
rot.
fourth set.
6 in a row. Merola and Willams are back.
Especially in doubles, I know they've lost that rally, but I love that backhand force option that Nino's got off that ball. Just such a great way to disrupt things.
That's quite awkward as well.
And court.
Nice force.
15 all. Stop.
That's a good ball.
Oh, what a volley.
Yeah.
And the fist bump.
Really good kind of
rightly
line
so.
as well. It was kind of right towards the edge of the timbre. Just a very, very good spot. Also a good spot.
It's high. Come on, no. Come on.
So it's you. And court. 40-30. (40-30) service. Okay. One game all. Out of court.
Really good play from John. Ooh, earning that loose ball from a really, really clean backhand volley, base of the timbre. You just feel the momentum is kind of with Vaughan and John Woods Casey right now. They're just not missing a whole lot.
No, it's very steady. I was thinking Woods Casey's volleys, it's just very kind of hit and miss up there, isn't it? He does such good stuff.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of errors with it.
Oh, it's a nice cat. But I mean, and just watching this passage of play, he's not been missing them, and they're really good.
Yeah, like that. Just keeps it in, keeps it in. It's exactly what you want from a gallery person.
Yeah, it's so good.
Looking to attack, and when he can, it's exactly what you want. You don't
Exactly
want,
what you want. And
you don't
more
want a
than you can
liability
ask
up
for.
there.
Mm.
Another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that main will time.
Seeing
Just so good
it
from
like
up
a
there.
beach ball.
That is a very quick game for the servers.
And that is an indicator for the receivers that they need to get out of there quickly.
I was actually thinking at the end of the last game, I wonder when we'll next see a change of ends. And yeah, just a game has gone by. Blink of an eye there.
These points are racking up quickly for the servers.
I'm
Yeah,
just feeling like
going quick.
Almost like time's starting to run out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, just to do something different, stem the bleeding, I guess. I think Vaughan and Woods Casey, Vaughan and John have raised their levels slightly. And it's just
They're just not missing.
Yeah.
And, so then the pressure's on Nino and Merola. They got the
Do something
scoreboard
different.
pressure of 2-1 as well. And it just feels like in the last couple of minutes that the match might be starting to get away from them a little bit. But still plenty of time in this set to claw it back. That chase could do a lot.
Yeah, exactly. That could be quite huge. Is that a sidewall railroad potentially?
Winning gallery. And they went for it.
Oh, nice ball. God, the main wall timbre here is like a
I
fourth
think it's
winning
just
opening.
so tough because straight timbre is such a difference
So
from main wall
square,
timbre.
yeah, so square. And fast.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about you, but one of the fastest timbres I've played.
Yeah, 40 love. So currently six unanswered points. Sorry, 7. I always forget that you actually need to win a point to win the game. I just remember seeing 40 love twice in a row.
Massive
7.
celebrations at 40 love up.
Yeah.
Everyone's confused.
If this goes in at chase 1 and 2, those go 3-1, then I'm shifting all of my chips in. Oh, such a good hit, right? I'm all in on Hamilton Woods Casey.
Yeah, and how could you not be? They're
I
playing
think-
so well.
Time, thanks, go on.
I think that could be...
Nino and Lewis just don't. No, I'm not saying that I do, but they don't really seem to have the answers, to be honest, for the last set and a half.
Yeah, they just seem to be kind of currently just being a bit outplayed. Not doing anything wrong, they're just kind of having to defend and defend and defend. Can't initiate things, although, there you go.
Yeah, I
This
think
is the
just
one.
anything to do something different. I think when I've played Lewis and watched him play, this serve often comes out if plan A hasn't gone to plan, and this is a nice way of just doing something different.
I mean, if you were Vaughan and Woods Casey,
I'd be quite happy right now.
just waiting for this point to finish. There it is.
Nice shot.
If you're Vaughan and Woods Casey and you were allowed to discuss tactics, which Bertie's not sure if you are or you're not, you're thinking, get a chase. They haven't lost a point from the service end for 2.5 games.
But luckily, they're not allowed to discuss tactics. So
Yeah.
that is a crying shame.
Maybe they just both know. But, you know, they've done incredible work from the service end in this set. They can just get back down there, continue where they left off. We could be all done and dusted. It's a good serve.
It's a nice ball from Lewis. Oh, Vaughan, well played. And he's seen the second gallery's open.
That rally, very telling for me. I'll tell you why in a sec. So those last 2 rallies, Nino just stabbed a couple of volleys in. Lewis had 3 shots at the grill, but just rolled them in at like 60%. They've quite clearly gone right. No mistakes. Let's just not make mistakes.
Yeah.
See what happens. That's high.
Nice shot.
Do you know, they just noticeably took a bit off, went, right, let's just stop hitting the net tape, going for too much. Let's just make the ball. Because as often is the way in doubles, you feel like you're getting beaten up. When you see the scoreline, you feel like you're being beaten up, and then you think, hang on a minute, well, what's happening here? Is the other team just pumping a load of targets? Or actually, are we losing a lot of points? And I think it's a bit of a mixture of the two here. So Nino and Lewis look in those last few rallies to just kind of go, okay, well, let's take the mistakes off the table and see if they can beat us.
First chase, second gallery.
Second gallery error. That hurts.
Chase the last gallery.
Good coverage. Oh, it's over. It's curling. Oh,
Jesus. I mean, that is, he's hit that on the grip and it's kind of rolled all the way up the racket.
Third time lucky for Nino and Lewis there off the frame of Woods Casey.
Oh, I mean, it's easy to say from here, but Lewis has got to be cutting that off before it reaches the back wall. Nice shot from Vaughan. Oh, what a ball. Nice shots.
Good hands. That's a good like smother down the line.
Just absorbing it.
Yeah. It's going to get weird. It's going to be tough. Ooh, good leave. He would have loved the timbre on the way there.
Gosh, Vaughan and John are looking really good here. They've absorbed all the attack from Lino and Lewis and then converted. And yeah, error count is super low.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's the right call.
It is. It's just
The right call.
hard to see that one coming.
It's a much more comfortable ball for John there than it is for Vaughan. If I'm not saying for 1 second he's not he's being lazy or anything, but if he's kind of or not switched on, but if he's in the right place, it's much easier for him because the ball's coming to him rather than coming across Vaughan.
Mm.
Advantage. Receivers chased worse than the last gallery. Worse than last.
A filthy Bando boast there.
Yeah.
Was that Bando? I think it was.
I think so. It's a brave shot from Vaughan on worse than last. Kind of not wide enough to be gallery, not low enough to be dead on. Juice though with a 3-1 cushion.
Chase 2.
Oh, what a peach.
It's a good ball.
Confident, because I mean, I think the trap you can fall into there is being a bit nervous and letting it bounce and playing it off the back wall. And John's just stepped up there and taken the initiative.
Well, it is one way to avoid the kind of
Guesswork.
the guesswork.
Yeah.
Smell that. Oh, that's
Oh,
tight.
that's a nice ball.
Good ball.
And they really needed that to be changing. God, imagine being 3-1 advantage and 2 yards down. Not looking good.
No, not an ideal situation.
Sneak this game and 2-3 is, still anyone's set.
Yeah, they've done well in this game because there was a 5-minute period where Hamilton and Woods Casey really kind of opened up that lead. And they've done well to dig in and make a fist of this game for sure. Though they are kind of
Chase 2.
living on the edge a bit. You wouldn't want to be 4-1 down. Well, that's a good serve on chase 2. Wow.
Chase.
That's a beauty on chase 2. Same again.
God, he's found that ledge, hasn't he? Oh, no. That is costly. Deep in the match, that is very costly.
What happened to the make no errors?
He forgot the memo. High risk, high reward.
Curling in, I think, wasn't
yeah,
it?
I was going to say.
Just
I mean,
that drifty ball towards that high backhand volley.
that is
fun?
not traditionally what I'd describe as a 3-1 and juice down shot, but it's paid off.
That's tough. Good ball. Oh!
Great improv from Vaughan.
I'm safer with that volley.
Oh,
Wowza.
Great heat from Lewis.
Advantage.
The come on,
receivers.
followed by an apology. Seems like a slightly empty apology, that one.
The signature combo.
Yeah.
Oh no, not the time for the real tennis flare application.
Advantage servers.
If anybody needs a racket strung this week, Darren Long Stringing Limited
Yeah,
is
LTD.
available. I always see him with a racket in his hand. Never his.
Yeah, I'm a very happy customer there.
That backhand volleys works that
no,
time.
that
Just
is-
the right blend of aggression.
That is a miserable way to go 4-1 down. It's a good
blend,
shot.
Good blend of aggression and kind of just positioning there.
And Lewis probably wasn't going to get that ball just because of the quality, but
Yeah, that was
miserable way to lose the game all the same.
main wall Turnbull was behind him, I think. Nino tried to use his left calf to get it back over,
Yeah.
but
Footballer instincts die hard.
4-1. Well. Love.
Just seeing John Woods Casey leap after winning that point. He looks he knows the finish line is
he's bouncing.
near. Yeah, he is bouncing.
Pumped. Oh, it's snuck past.
Loves the little fist bump, hold it, and then 360 pivot.
Whatever works. Whatever
That's
works.
his signature move.
It's going in. Let the good times roll. Happy New Year. That's a good
What a serve.
Oh, Nino.
It actually, just because it was short, Vaughan's been a little bit unlucky there, and it did set up for Nino.
Yeah, one of
I
those
think-
ones where you suddenly realise at the last minute you've got more time and then...
Yeah, it looked destined for the nick.
What's Vaughan got hanging off the side of his racket?
Oh, I missed that. Let's see. That's a great shot. Yeah, Nino's in danger there, isn't he?
Yeah,
God,
from
what a
firstly
rally.
from Lewis and then from Vaughan. That's another game
I
to
mean,
love.
Nino's taking a lot of heat here, but I mean,
5-1. Nino's now kind of Lewis. Right, come on.
yeah. What do you say?
What's plan K?
What do you say? Yeah.
5-1, yeah.
Ooh, that's going for the KO is clearly what Nino was. Listen, Lewis, we just got to hit the guy.
Back for the blue shell. He's literally
That was a
just...
second, 2 chases.
I mean, can't complain about that. Two good forces down the middle. Make your last stand from the server's end, potentially.
No strokes, first chase is better than the door.
But two pretty long chases to have a go. Well, not pretty long chases, very long chases to have a go at here.
Chase, better than the door.
Yeah, 2 free swings for John Woods Casey here.
That's not a good start. Could get weird.
Oh,
Good
nice
ball.
ball.
Top left.
15 love. Chase better than the second gallery. Stop.
Good ball.
What's that stayed in?
How's he got that?
Oh,
Whoa!
gosh, getting deadly this rally.
He's got to go. He's hit 2 in a row off the main wall there. I think you just
Yeah,
got to go straight.
It's just a little bit
It's
of
coming
a,
into Lewis.
especially a cut main wall, and Lewis is kind of covering the miss before the actual
So it's fine if it goes
main
in.
wall almost. Exactly, yeah.
It's absolutely fine if it goes in, but if it misses,
It's a bit
it's
all or
going straight
nothing.
around to
Yeah.
you. I'd go straight there. Make him run after it. Got some
Ruckus.
pretty aggressive volume in the side galleries there. Yeah, brave leave there, I think. I think he knows
40
it.
love.
They won't mind a cheap game at 1-5, but you definitely don't want to let the momentum shift too much.
I like that shot.
15, 14.
Lewis is always going to let that run across his body as well.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Great length. No, very good. He's 1 and 2.
It'll be easy to just swing away there, but he's, I think, caught Nino slightly off guard with that cut shot.
Yeah.
Was it Nino or Lewis? Nino, right? Yeah.
Yes. Oh, no, Lewis at the back, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one that fired its way in on that first chase.
Receivers, chase 1 and 2.
He'll need another target here, but not the grill.
Oh.
Good call.
1 and 2. 15, 14.
Woods Casey showed zero interest
Yeah,
in playing that ball.
in fairness, I thought it was losing it too. Oh, that's a bit sprayed.
Get in.
No.
Get in.
Vaughan had no right to find the winning gallery from there. None at
30,
all.
40.
Great shot.
Overzealous. Yeah.
Deuce.
Really tried to pull the trigger on that one.
Ball, guys. Thanks, Lewis.
Yeah, Lewis will mop that one up.
Deuce. Second gallery, deuce.
Cheap chase.
Advantage.
Oh, Nino.
Nino, I definitely would want to have that one again. So we've got ourselves a match point, Bertie. We have ourselves a match point.
Quite proud of my prediction I made at 1-1 now.
What did you say?
Which I was
You said it was
incredibly,
going to be love and one after that. didn't you?
I was incredibly on the fence about it, but I'll take credit for it now.
Second gallery, a lot of court to play with as well. Lewis serving. We're going to see the kind of the Rike, I'm going to call it. We are. Which case you'll volley this. Nope. Can't. Chip. Hopeful for the error. Chip again. Should have had a go at that one, surely.
Oh, he's coming back.
Got it.
Let's come back. How is
Lewis,
that
what are you appealing about? It's not gone in. It's match point as well. There'll be controversy if they lose this point, and they have.
Game, set.
Lewis isn't happy, but you should have done your job, my friend.
That is a dominant performance. Well, it's as dominant as a 4-setter can be from Vaughan and John Woods Casey. I think they look really good in those last 2 sets, especially.
Yeah, they were basically
Found their level.
flawless.
Really found their level. And they raised it, and it felt like Nino and Lewis just couldn't quite keep up with it, to be honest.
Super solid throughout, and I think that's the pressure they put on pairs. They don't necessarily blow you away. They just do all of the good stuff well. They're solid, they're tough to beat.
They don't miss it out of the air.
They make people overplay. Anyway, slightly kind of potentially controversial end to that, but to be honest,
no complaints.
I'm not convinced whether it was in the grill or not is going to make a difference. I think the writing was on the wall at that point.
What I like about, well, apart from the fact that they seem to win, John and Vaughan just, like as singles players, I sometimes think that they maybe are both great, but take on quite a lot, and sometimes like the error count can rack up. Whereas in doubles, they seem to like really complement each other temperament-wise. Like John seems to kind of, both John and Vaughan seem to complement each other with the with what they take on and what they choose to back off on.
Yeah, they seem to kind of
really gel
really well.
Yeah. It's a simpler way of putting that.
Exactly. Anyway, that's it from us. The match is over.
Thanks, everyone.
We'll get out of your hair. We hope you enjoyed listening and watching that great match. And there's another very good one to come. So stay tuned for, I'm assuming, straight on, is Zach Edel and Jack Josephs up against Max Truman and Henry Hemmen. Bertie, thanks very much. It's been a pleasure.
Ben.
And thanks very much, everybody, for watching.